Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and this is my 31 days of horror movie reviews. Oh shit. Oh damn. He's getting down. I don't know how I'm finding the time to watch any horror movies while playing the new Spider-Man 2 game, but that's besides the point because I was able to squeeze this in and I watched Slotherhouse. Yes, Slotherhouse. This is a 2023 film that I don't even know how I first became aware of this movie. I think I happened to see the poster, but it looked silly, it looked goofy, and then I was kind of recommended to watch said film. It was very silly, I heard. So I said, all right, fine, fuck it. I need more movies to choose from, especially from this year. This is directed by Matthew Goodhue, and I want to mention the two writers because for them to come up with this crazy bullshit, it is written by Bradley Fowler and Katie Lanigan now, or Caddy Lanigan. I want to mention them because the plot of this movie is so redonkulous. It's so over the top. It's so goofy that in the wrong hands, with the wrong director, with the wrong actors, with the wrong production, this could have been a complete train wreck, a shit show, something that should never ever be talked about ever again. And I'm not prepared to say that this is a great film. I'm not going to act like, oh, if you watch this movie, every single person that watches it will love it. No, there will still be some people who watch this and think, oh, that was a complete shit. And I won't argue, not all that much. But I will say that I had a decent, good time. Like, I laughed quite a bit watching this silly ass, dumb as fuck movie. And the reason why, the plot is you see a sloth. And we all know what a sloth looks like, even though they've been around forever. I feel like I didn't become aware of sloths until, like, I don't know, a few years ago. And then it felt like I started to see them everywhere. Like when I first became aware of them, I started to see them everywhere. And so you know what they look like. You know they're cute. You know they're slow as fuck. So that it makes you want to pet them or own them or whatever. And so I think this movie just took that idea of look at how cute a sloth is. But what if they were killer? What if a sloth was just such a piece of shit? Such a it's gonna kill everyone in its wake because it can. And that's what you have here. You have this killer sloth that gets taken out of the jungle, out of the woods. Because you see it at the very beginning, it kills a crocodile. So you know it's serious shit. And then this college girl who is trying to become the head of her sorority and she's trying to be noticed, she's trying to get the votes, she's trying to outperform the other head popular mean girl like girl. So she thinks, well fuck, what if I had this cute furry mascot? Then everybody will love me. Then everybody will vote for me. So she gets this sloth from this guy that poached the animal. So it's all kind of backdoor illegal shit. And what little does she know is that this sloth is about to kill each and every single sorority girl at this area. So if that sounds ridiculous to you, it is. If it sounds like something that you can't go with, if it sounds like something that you think, I can't watch this or I won't enjoy this, if you know that already, you probably won't enjoy it. But if you like silly movies, if you like horror movies that aren't serious and just kind of doesn't give a fuck, then this is it. You can't get sillier than this. You can't get more over the top than this. You have a sloth that is going around, literally when it gets to the sorority house, Like, it seems chill at first. Like, I think if you treat it nicely, if you are nice to the sloth, it seems like it's nice to you. It will leave you alone. It will be the usual cute and cuddly sloth that you're used to. But if you do something that pisses it off, if you mistreat it, or if it sees somehow goes on the computer and it sees pictures of you being a complete asshole, it will kill you. No questions, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it will be vindictive about it. It will be just an asshole about every which way that it can kill because it's so unexpected. I I was watching this for a good portion of it, and there were parts where I was rolling my eyes. There were moments of comedy that I did not find funny, and I just kind of groaned. There are moments that don't work, don't get me wrong, but then there are moments that are so absurd and so goofy that I did laugh. There were moments where I did laugh out loud, and it's like, this is what they're going for. And when I did figure that out, when I did figure out that this movie just doesn't care, I stopped caring. Go into it with the right mindset. Some of the actresses, I guess we should mention them. The main actress, Emily, is played by Lisa Lavinar. And I recognize her because she was most recently in Titans, the DC show. And I liked her on Titans. She played Jinx. And so seeing her, I'm not saying her character was all that great. In fact, you can question the morality of her character and if she is truly somebody to feel bad for. But I liked just seeing the actress in anything else. Another actress that I saw in another horror film. It was a piece of shit horror film, but I liked seeing her in this. She played the mean girl. She played the one that was being run up against for the sorority sister head thingamajiggy. Emily, played by Sydney Craven, and I liked her in this. The other movie I saw her in was Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Holy fuck, that was one of the worst movies I had seen. Was that last year? So seeing her in a movie that I thought she got to show a little range, she got to be the bitch, but, you know, she had some comedic moments to her. I thought, all right, well, at least I got to see her in something slightly better. So there's that. And there's a lot of other characters, like Emily has a best friend named Madison, and also there's a girl named Zenny who's at the sorority, and they're all friends. They all have history. And they end up being somewhat important, but I feel like they could have done more with that friendship with the three of them. They could have maybe spent more time with them being friends. There's a boyfriend character who is there for a couple of scenes, but doesn't have much of a character, doesn't really do anything. He didn't even have to be there. It's almost like he's only there so that they can tell you that the main character's not a lesbian. Because otherwise, I didn't get the point of this dude at all. You could have just had the three girls. I'm somebody that's not trying to say make it a full female, or maybe that's why they had him there, so that people wouldn't complain that there's only female characters. But he's so nothing that you might as well have just not even have had him there. Either way, the movie's silly, the movie's goofy. I would recommend it if you're down to watch with a bunch of friends, if you're down to get drunk and just laugh your ass off. It should provide that. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you've heard of Slotherhouse, or if you've seen it, what do you think of it? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!
Souls taken over by a devilish path. You got me walking on broken glass. Kicking down the door with a Jason mask, with a deck don't machete, but you motherfuckers know it's heavy. Anytime you're ready, you can get you with a Bowie. Setting up to blow me, but the bitch don't know me. Who's going? I'm going. You know, I know that the man in the mirror is my next rival. Time goes and I never thought I'd live it so fast. Staring at the world from the end of my glass. Turned into a dark place, severed my brain. I done dropped out of class, but